Okay, so, very important thing here. So, when you pick up an item, the way the game works is it takes away Cloud's movement, it displays a message that says you got the item, then it either gives you that item then, or it gives you the item when you cancel the text box. Every item's different. Some of them they put before, some of them they put after. I'm not sure why, but that's the way they did it. And then after you cancel out the text box, it gives Cloud control again. So this specific item, when you go to pick it up, after I get into this fight, what are we fighting? Oh. It's these boys. I feel like you have something cool to steal, maybe not. The boss version has something cool to steal. I don't remember what the regular one has. It's wraps. Oh, it does have a circlet. Sick. Well, there you go. Free circlet. One of the best accessories in the game. I'm glad we got into this fight. Also, Comet for the first time. Wow. Comet with Magic Plus is already pretty good. Yuffie angry. This is where the Aurora armlet starts being good. Through all the Great Glacier stuff. So many enemies use ice here. So yeah, if you have the time to grind circlets, big strong. One of the best accessories in the game. Magic and Spirit plus 30, which you saw before, my Magic Plus only gave me like 4. This gives 30. So, actually, what'll be cool to see, if I remove Magic Plus, I have 70. Then I equip the Circlet, I should have 100, which is really nuts this early. Then I can re-equip the Magic Plus. And I have 109. So I believe the bonus from the Circlet did get added to the Magic Plus. Like, Magic Plus went last. So having the Circlet actually increases the amount of magic that my Magic Plus is giving me. So it makes my Magic Plus materia even better. And I don't need the water ring anymore, so you can have the ribbon. Okay, anyways. So, when you go up to pick up this item, it says received elixir, and they forgot to put the part of code that says remove the movement of Cloud. So Cloud can still move. And they also, it just so happens, that this elixir gets added to your inventory before you cancel out the text box. So if you leave, you can come back. The elixir is still there, because it doesn't leave until you cancel out that text box. But it does add the elixir to your inventory before you cancel out the text box. If it didn't, there's a chance that you could actually walk out and cancel the text box as you're leaving, and it would still work. But it just so happens that the way this one works is they put the text... They give you the elixir before the text gets canceled. So I have 8. I walk out. And I now have 9. And you can do this forever to get infinite elixirs. I don't remember what happens if you get into a fight, but I think it just has the same effect as leaving. And yes, this works on every version. So, normally, I would not do this, because later you get the W item materia, and the W item materia has an exploit where you can multiply anything you want. However, because of the secret that I haven't told you guys yet, I actually need to sit here and get about 50 elixirs. So we're going to be here for a minute. Oh, alright, we're going to find out. Find out if this breaks it or not. If it breaks it, I'll have to come up with something else to get the elixirs. Could do chocobo racing, I guess. Oh, I actually got out as I got into that fight, so I guess we'll see. I guess that one worked. I'm not sure if they'll all work, though. Yeah. Pour one out for everyone that used Vincent's limit against Materia Keeper. What I could do is I could force a fight after doing a couple of these, but I'll just risk it. I'll risk it for the biscuit. I only need about 50. I'll probably try to get a bit more, but I need 50-ish. Nope, the super secret thing is something I've never done before. This playthrough will be the first time I show it. I figured it out a couple weeks ago. Nah, more like 2 months ago. And I almost made a video about it. And I was like, hey, I could keep it for the in-depth playthrough, and then only the real ones would get to enjoy it. Don't die. I was also really busy at the time, so I wasn't able to make the video, so that was part of it also, but I was like, this fits perfect with the in-depth playthrough. You can break their shields? How do you break the shield, actually? I don't know. Is it just from dealing damage? I remember that being a thing, but I don't remember how it's done. Can I have the circlet, please? Also, it should probably be said that the circlet is even better on the PS1 version, because you don't get magic defense from armor. So that 30 spirit is actually pretty dope. It's one of the only ways you can get magic defense. There we go. 20 to 24 actions need to be taken in the fight by everyone. Can you just attack and miss 24 times? How did you miss? Oh, I deathblowed. I really wish I had Ronald. How close am I to Ronald? Not very close. Oh, that one's close. I want you guys to know that yesterday I went like 45 minutes out of my way to get McDonald's. So if you're watching this right now and you're like, man, I just am not getting anything done today, just remember, I spent 45 minutes going out of my way to get McDonald's yesterday. Yeah, honestly, kind of it feels bad, but I had just the worst morning ever. I had to take both my kids to the doctor, and it was just awful. And they were upset, and I was upset. And so then, when I got home, I then had to work. It was like 1 o'clock. And I had to then do like 7 hours of work. So I was like, I'm gonna go grab McDonald's because I'm not gonna make myself lunch. So I'm just gonna grab McDonald's and eat it while I work. But it took me 45 minutes because there's a road next to us that's closed that funnels all of the traffic down the one road that goes to McDonald's. And I knew this, and I was like, I'm still going. I don't care. This is what I do for work. So I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Thursday I do everything else. I do the YouTube, the Patreon, I do set up special events like CRC and Hollow Month. All of the behind-the-scenes stuff I do on Thursdays. Oh, you said they're weak against gravity, right? Against laser. I did not get a Happy Meal, but I was happy with my meal. Does that count? Oh, you're welcome, Snipes. Alright, let's see this. Let's see this shield break. Yeah, I edit all the streams and stuff, all either 4 or 8 of the episodes and all the Patreon stuff and everything. I do all that on Thursdays. All of the 4 episodes that go up every week. Well, actually, that's false, because I do them on Friday, so I actually have to edit those on the weekend, but all the other stuff is on Thursday. How did Yuffie hit him? Hello? Somebody lied? Oh, his shield broke, that's why. Wait, what happened? What happened here? Yuffie hit him, and then Red 13 hit him, and then the shield broke, and then he died. What? Did they both get a lucky hit, and his shield just happened to break on the same thing? That was the strangest 3 events. So I got 2 lucky hits in a row, and then the shield just happened to break at the same time that he died. interesting. Let's go, Howling Moon. This isn't going to be as impressive as it would have been earlier game, but we're still going to see some big damage. Wow, 890? Yeah, so one thing you can do, even if you don't grind all the way to Earthrave, is you can put on the Peace Ring, so when you use Howling Moon, he gets the damage bonus. He won't get the Berserk bonus, but he also won't get Berserk, so you can control him. And then you can do stuff like Death Blow or 2x Cut. And do some nice damage. But you do lose out on the Berserk bonus if you do that. Yeah, added cut Death Blow with Howling Moon could be some big damage. Alright, let's do this again. Maybe this time I won't get a lucky hit. Great Glacier, best part of the game. How does it feel to have weird opinions? Is that... How is life with opinions like that? It feels good. I actually do like the Great Glacier. I think it's cool. It's definitely a unique area. I love the music. They're all Death Blow for even less chance. Although it might not be less chance because it's 0 chance except Lucky Hit. Is Lucky Hit the same chance with Death Blow? That's actually pretty interesting. If Lucky Chance is the same chance with Death Blow, that means that Death Blow has the same amount of chance to hit this guy as a regular hit. There it is. So there you go, his shields are gone. Very not well-known mechanic. Now he does high kicks and he can be hit by stuff. And yeah, it's just based on the amount of turns you take, which is a pretty unique mechanic. I can't think of many things in the game that are based on amount of turns. Alright, what are we at? 25. I'm hoping to at least get like 20 more before... If we get like 20 more and then it screws up, we can definitely get 5 from like racing or whatever. Or I can even use like mega elixirs. I think I could just buy X potions too, actually. Can you buy X potions? I don't need the MP, just the HP, but I figured this was the easiest way to do it. Hey, we can get a 3rd circlet. For the secret later that I haven't told anyone yet, I need like 50 elixirs. Or like 40 elixirs and 10 X potions, or 45 elixirs and 5 mega elixirs. Just 50 full heals. Sometimes. It's a secret, like Elena said. Man, Clim Hazard is so strong. With the organics. Strong. By the way, I love the organics model. It's a really cool one. Secret Agent Man. Secret Agent Man. The debut item shop. So far, I've not gotten into a fight with the menu up. Lucky up to this point. Unless you actually can't get one, which is potential. Oh, is that what you meant? Earlier on, when I asked if I get into a fight, will it cancel it? Someone said you can't get into a fight, which I thought they meant, like, if you get into a fight, it ruins it. But he might have meant you actually cannot get one. I didn't read it that way, but maybe that's what he meant. We'll test it once I have 50. So I'm actually curious to see. It would make sense that encounters are turned off. Although, if you think about it, that's kind of weird. What did I get? Oh, M barrier. It's kind of weird that they would turn off encounters, given that you're not supposed to be able to move anyways. Oh, there we go. That actually took a long time. So, passing out is based on a step counter, not a time counter, but a step counter. And getting here without passing out doesn't do anything, I don't believe. He just has a different... He's like, whoa, you made it. You collapsed at the Great Glacier. It's a miracle. You're alright. My name is Halzoff. I've been living here 20 years now. If you're planning to head north, you better listen to my story. In our definitive mod that we made, we put a heat pack here. I believe if you make it first try, I don't think it's there. I don't remember. Does anyone remember? I can't remember if we... Because we were thinking about making it, if you get here first try, you get the heat pack. But if you don't, then you don't. But I don't remember if that's what we ended up doing. But we implemented a heat pack that you can pick up on a table, and it takes away the step counter if you go back through. You ever hear about those who challenged the cliff? There's an old legend that says something fell from the sky here a long time ago. That's what's supposed to have pushed the land up and formed this cliff. 30 years ago, Yamsky and I took this cliff on to see what was on the other side. But we weren't prepared for it. We did expect the temperature to be low, but on that cliff there's always a biting cold wind. The cold air lowers your body temperature. Yamsky was below me. He cut his own rope, and I didn't even notice. Ever since then, I've settled here, continuing to challenge the cliff and provide warning and shelter to my fellow climbers. If you're going to climb the cliff, there's 2 precautions you'll need to take. First, check your route. It's hard to find because of all the snow. OK button, confirm route. Second, once you get to a ledge, make sure you warm yourselves up. You must have used a lot of energy getting up here. Better get some rest before you head out. I like how he's lived his whole life here trying to climb this mountain, and we just do it in one try. We have no climbing experience. I wonder what would happen if we passed out. while we had the thing open. I think you're right, Aaron. I think you can't pass out or get encounters. I think the step counter is turned off during it. Because that would make sense. Because it took us forever to pass out. So I think that whole time, like anytime the text box was there, I think it wasn't counting step count. This is a really great dialogue with Barrett that's kind of overlooked. But before we read that, I have to point out Sid's laughing / squatting, Tifa's shiver, and then Yuffie's like Charlie Brown walk. Cracks me up. You know, I've been thinking. What is it? Seeing a place like this makes you realize how awesome nature is. But if anyone ever told me to live here, I'd tell them to, you know. I'll tell you one thing, though. If I did have to live here, I'd change things around and make it better. I guess the total opposite of this would be Midgar. When you think of it that way, Shinra doesn't seem so bad. Ah! What the heck am I saying? The Shinra, not bad. We'll secure the route. You come up later. So that's a great dialogue, because it's starting to show, like, Barrett's fighting with himself. Like, is Shinra good or bad? I mean, he knows that Shinra's bad because of what they've done, but he always thought that Shinra was bad even before he realized the crazy stuff. He just thought that, like, even the idea of the Midgar was bad. But he's starting to realize that, like, it did improve the lives of the people there. So, like, there are benefits to doing what they did. So he's kind of going back and forth in his brain. So, this area is really confusing. Basically, there's an exit to the left, up, right, and down. Up is the inn, or the mountain climbing guy. And then there's also I think it's an elixir or something in the middle. But the screen rotates when the wind happens, and that's why you're supposed to place the flags. So that you know which way it rotated. But when I was a kid, I didn't get the flags at all. I was like, why would I place flags when I'm walking away from the flags? But it's so that you can actually notice where the rotation is happening. Because otherwise you have no way to know. Unless you're looking at the grid underneath, but that's cheating. Also, I cannot see the grid very well on the PS1 version, to be honest. It's easier on the Steam version. I have no idea where I am. I thought I was going straight. Apparently I exited to the right? No, I exited down. I want to exit to the left. I believe that's how I get back to the elixirs. Dang it. Yeah, if you look at the ground, it's made up of a bunch of the same square. So you can kind of see the grid, and that can help you figure out where you're going without having to use the flags. I have a bit of a hard time discerning where the squares are on this version, though. It's really obvious on the Steam version. Okay, I think we're on the left side now. No, the secret thing won't be for a while. It won't be till, like, a week or two from now. Yeah, this will get us back. It's probably the most time I've ever spent. Not ever, but the most time I've spent in the Great Glacier for a while. Usually I just go grab Alexander and get out. An added cut sometimes. I'll give you a really good tip for getting Alexander when we get there. For those of you that want to get Alexander and leave. Because that's what I normally do. See you live stream. Thanks again, man. Holy cow. I can't thank you enough. We really, truly would not be here without you. I mean that. So thank you. Have a great weekend. I might see you this weekend. I might be doing a bonus stream this weekend. Might have time. So if you're interested in that, be sure to either join the Discord or follow the Twitter. I don't post on the Twitter much at all, but when I do a bonus stream, I do, so you can get an alert when I'm doing it. So you don't have to, like, listen to my tweets or anything, but when I do a bonus stream, I tweet so that people know. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Saturday night. Unless something comes up. I haven't done a bonus stream in a bit, so I wanted to do one this weekend. I tell my coworkers. Even the boys always follow Def on Twitter. Don't worry about following me on Twitter unless you want to know about the bonus streams and you're not already on the Discord, because I post on the Discord too. I mostly just post the charity donations on Twitter. I don't post pictures of my food or anything. I mean, I could. No, if you're already part of the Discord, you don't have to worry about the Twitter, because I post the bonus streams there too. That crit though. You know what I should have done a long time ago? I took off the Aurora armlet from Yuffie because I wanted the rune armlet for the experience. Or for the AP for counterattack. But I still have the bolt armlet on Red 13. I should just give him the Aurora armlet. Make the fights a lot easier. Well, now that we rested, we have MP again. I'm not worried. Should be getting close. $34. 16 more to go. Oh! I got into a fight. We were wrong. Let's see what happens. It's kind of funny that we were this lucky up to this point. Hey, counterattack level up. I wonder, yeah, maybe it's because the text box wasn't all the way up yet. It was like forming when I got into the fight. It didn't cancel, so... never know. Let's go news back. Making mad stacks doing this too. Oh, stream's always a banger, don't worry about that. Have you seen the people in this chat? We got Ibby Shortleg and to Snipes in the chat. Thank you, David. Hey, good night, Wit. Almost there. Okay, this time, I might have been leaving. There's a chance that I was leaving. Yo, C-Mark. Thank you for the host. Okay, 100%. You can definitely get into a fight with the text up, and it does not cancel the glitch. Because there's no way. I was so far away from the elixir, like, the text box was definitely fully drawn. And I was not leaving either. So that's good to know. I am still kind of surprised it took us so long to fall over last time. It does take a while, and given that a lot of the time was us fighting and us in screen transitions, I guess it does make sense. What's up, Retro? Dude, I feel ya. Yesterday was a nightmare with the kids. We did have some great moments yesterday, but going to the doctor was not fun. My youngest, Simon, has started standing up on his own, and he was doing it in my oldest, Ben. I was like, Dad, come here, come here, come here. I like run in, I'm like, what did you break? And he's like, look, and he points at Simon, and Simon's just standing there like laughing, like smiling at me because he's standing on his own. And then Ben said, are you proud of Simon? And I said, yeah, I'm proud of him. And he goes, I'm proud of him too. It was cute. How's it going, Random? Too wholesome. I swear, it was because they were so bad at the doctor that I get a cute moment like that just to remind me, like, hey, don't... There's still good moments, right? I'm pretty lucky with my kids. Yeah, they're hard kids, but they're very loving. Alright, I think we're at 50. We've looked at this screen enough. Exactly 50. Okay, so... I think... I don't remember if you can backtrack here or not. We'll find out. I'm gonna get back to the ice climber so I can show you my method of getting Alexander. You don't get debut item until the Midgar raid, and the secret is before the Midgar raid. That's why I did that. If the secret were after the Midgar raid, then I would have just done debut item. This is not the right way. We're gonna go back to the start, I think. Thanks, Darth. Yeah, I actually played the Aerith scene, so you're welcome, Coca-Cola, for your, like, 50 cents of ad revenue. Okay, it'll be a little more than 50 cents. Your $2 of ad revenue. Yeah, one of the reasons that Red 13 is one of my favorite characters to use is that he actually has fun limits. One of my biggest beefs with this game is that the limits are pretty lame. For example, we were talking earlier about how wind... There we go, that'll work. We were talking... No, the 50 elixir secret isn't going to be for like several weeks. It's near the end of the game. We're just preparing for it now. The elixirs, the... leveling up Yuffie, the counterattack, the HP plus, all that's for the secret. But it's not going to be till later. Just preparing for it now. There's a bunch of stuff we have to do in preparation for it. We were talking earlier about how Tornado is the only wind move you can use. You can do Elemental Chocobo or Elemental Typhoon to get wind on your weapon, but the only actual wind attack is Tornado. So they missed an opportunity to make, like, Sid have a wind element limit. Like, why isn't any of Sid's limits wind element? That would have been, like, perfect. But, nope. Almost every limit in the game is just physical element. Yuffie has her Earth one, and, which is funny, because Yuffie has... Landscaper, which is Earth. It doesn't even say it's Earth, but it is. And then Red 13 has Earth Rave, and it's not Earth. So, like, whatever. Anyways, so this is my trick for getting Alexander. You start here, and you go to the right. You want to make sure you exit off the right of the screen. So either use the grid or use the flags to keep track of the right part of the screen. And you can check to see if you did it right. Once you reach the right side of the screen... Oh, see? That was the top. I got turned around too much from the wind. Try again. You're starting at the top, so you don't want to go just right. You want to go right and down, so you end up on the right side. This should be better. So you can check by going out, and then just holding right, and if you exit the screen right away, then it's the right side of the screen. Thanks, Pair Squared. So then we're going to go to the right. missed that. What did I get? HP plus. Yo, Vampire, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. And we'll see you later. Have a great weekend. Maybe we'll see you on the bonus stream. Thanks so much for being here today. And thanks for the kind words, man. Appreciate it. See you, Jolly. We end stream at 5, but I don't know what time you're at your time zone. What do you think the best damage to MP ratio attack is in the game? Couple answers to that. Question marks is probably the best, but you have to have the setup for it. Question marks cost 3 MP and can do max damage. Or very close to max damage. You can do 9,998. Chocobuckle also, with the right setup, is 3 MP for max damage. So those would be the obvious choices. If we're not doing a crazy setup, though, potentially Trine. Another honorable mention is Ultima. Ultima takes a lot of MP, but it does a lot of damage to everything. And doesn't need an all materia. But I would say that Trine is more bang for your buck than Ultima. Ultima's really expensive. Magic Breath is really strong, but takes a lot of MP. Pandora's Box is up there because it ignores defense, so depending on what you're fighting, like for Ruby, nothing's better than Pandora's Box in terms of MP value. Okay, so if we go right, here we are, here's the cave, but we need to go touch the spring. So if we go in here, she'll just yell at us. Also, this model is so wild. It's so purple. Also, she has a lot of text. She has like 9 different text boxes. But yeah, that model creeps me out. I don't know why it's so like purple blood. Anyways, okay, so we left the area, we went right, we ended up here. Now we're gonna go down. Yeah, that's why enemy skill is so strong. Enemy skill is just ridiculous. The spells that you get for enemy skill hit everything without an all materia, do insane damage, and take like no MP. It's just everything great in one, and it gives you all the elements in one materia. It's just nuts. I mean, even if we're just talking about elemental attacks, if you wanted the same kind of effect that enemy skill gives you, you need to put on like fire, bolt, and ice, all with all materias attached to them. So that's like 6 materia just for like beta trine. Kind of Aqua Lung, but Aqua Lung's water instead of ice. But then you also get stuff like Big Guard and Frog Song and question marks and a bunch of other useful things. We talked earlier about how good Big Guard is, because Big Guard gives you wall and haste on everyone, which you would normally need 4 materia to do. And for way less MP. So now we're going to go down. Nope, Purple Person is just a side quest for Alexander. We don't know who she is. Nope, Big Guard lasts the same amount as Wall does. It's just we're playing on active battle, so it goes away pretty fast. Yeah, I guess what I should say is that it goes down fast because it gives you haste. Haste makes the barrier last shorter. So, like, if you wanted a longer barrier, you would want to, like, cast Wall, but not haste. But, I mean, haste is also good. Just makes your barrier go away quicker. Okay, so now we're here. Now, I believe, if I don't I remember correctly, we want to go top left. And this will take us to the spring. And then we cannot retrace our steps to the cave. If you try to retrace your steps to the cave, you'll get lost. So instead, we're just going to go in a circle, do the same thing again. Beta is so strong in the Great Glacier. Just annihilates everything. So this should hopefully take us to the spring. Good. Now, like I said, if you try to backtrack to the cave, you'll get lost. So instead, we're going to go up. Hey, Raph, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. And this will take us to a very familiar screen. This is the wind screen. So now, if you want to be sure that you don't pass out, you can go up and go back to the ice climber. Just so it resets your count. Bunnies! I love the trine sound effect. You need to go left a little bit. Hopefully this is right. Where'd I end up, right or left? I ended up right. You know what? I'm just going to try to make it. So now we go right again and follow the same steps we just did to the cave. Yeah, source farming it. Oops. Not if I do use Aqualung. Yeah, source farming is nuts. Like I said, as soon as you leave the temple, you can go get infinite strength on everyone if you want. By abusing the Triceratops tanks. I mean, there's not much reason to, because you can just keep playing until you get to W item and then multiply sources, but if you want to be crazy and, like, break the game as quickly as possible, yeah, you can go do silly stuff with that. And like I said, it really does not take as long as you'd think. It's not like leveling up where it continually gives you less and less experience, or rather takes more and more experience to level up. It's just one strength every time you morph. So it does not really take that long to get like 100 strength. You don't even need to get 255. You can just get 100 and you're already like doing 5k more damage than you should be. And like I said, unlike the Galnica, where if you're going for a specific source, you need to like farm a specific fight. The only fight there is the tank Triceratops. So every fight you get your source. The only big problem is you don't have the conformer yet, so morphing is kind of a chore. But as you get more strength, the morphing does get slightly easier. Hey, we got Ronald! Ronald achieved. Alright, time to go get Alexander.